I remember Charlie. Charlie and me, we heard of a war. Somewhere, everywhere, and nowhere particular. It did not matter till someone told us why, so we got in the car and we travelled by and by. We dropped off at the recruitment centre. I remember it clear. A little red board that said, "Please enter." "Sign here, you Alfie lad," said the sergeant, "and here's the King's shilling." I thought he'd lost it, he was so willing. No, not the King, Charlie. Fancy getting us into this thing. The grub was good in the camp canteen, but not as good as Mum's pork pies, fish and chips and all the other delicious food I've seen. It's another life, and right opened my eyes. Luckily my boots fit me. They're size 8. I thought they were great. Poor old Charlie, his uniform didn't. He told the sergeant he won't wear it. He won't. He won't. He definitely won't. Now he's doing guard duty every night this week. I drew the curtains back in the barrack room, took a peek. I think Charlie looks rather sleek. By now he's had time to fix it. Training was fun. Climbing ropes and firing guns, marching around and enjoying the sun. Charlie can't march very well. Sergeant says he's got 2 left feet. Is it any wonder he knows where he's going? Kept him marching for hours upon hours. Quick march and about turn, and even frogged march if you please, right down to Jankers for another week's guard. Oh, the army can be terribly hard. Ball your boots till your face shines in them. Make your bed till the penny bounces. Exercise, exercise, lose those ounces. Some corporals look like they'd give you a thrashing. Poor old Charlie, he's been given spud bashing. Before you go away to war, you get embarkation leave. We both went home to our house. Charlie stopped off at the chemist's. He's not very bright. He thought the sergeant said get some embrocation cream. Lads, he was a sight. He may be a daft bloke, but he's my mate. If anything happened to him, well, that I'd hate. Mum and Dad, they gave us a hug. Sister Lily and Tom too. Now you're home, what will you do? I think we'll go to the swimming baths, meet with the lads, maybe have a few laughs. Perhaps try the cinema. There's full feathers showing. Something special before we're going. Kiss the girls, or go dancing. I'd love to see old Charlie prancing. I know some lads that have got married. Think they were daft too long they tarried. But then again, what can you do? War fits an ill-fitting shoe. Goodbye, goodbye, family and friends, until we sometimes meet again. Blessings on you all in case I die. Come on, Charlie, before I cry. Let's get going to the ship. To victory, hip, hip, hip. The ship were huge, and thousands waved. Iron-clad Sir Galahad, uniformed men all well behaved, bunting and shouting, singing and clinging, shiny brass bands, and our ears were ringing. The show was a wonderful sight, not for them that take fright, given for heroes, men of stout hearts, men on ships that were about to depart to somewhere, everywhere, and nowhere particular, to face the foe in their armoured vehicular. The ship's cabin were cold and bleak. Bells were clanging, so were Charlie's feet. Sleep tonight. A long drive tomorrow. Then up to the front. Hey, Charlie, can I borrow? I've left my mug bit. Come on, mate. He's snoring his head off. He'll have to wait. In the back of the lorry we trundled along. Some of us even sang a song. Not good for your ears, I dare to say, but when I hear it, it takes me in a peculiar way. Comradeship's a wonderful lot, to rely on your fellow in a tight spot, share in their joys and some of their sorrows, to be by their sides when you wake on the morrow. Tell a joke and watch them grin. Hey, Sergeant, when's the battle begin? Time marches for no man. You'll see it soon enough. War is war, and war is rough. I think you think you're very tough. There was no moon that night. The trenches were wet and muddy. Thick was the air with the smell of death, and fear welled up inside me. "Put back that sandbag, lad. They're not to be used for a pillow," shouted Sarge, "and collect up all those rats and put them on the heap." I think we all wanted to weep, but none of us dared. Not yet. Not now. The shells began to fly. Bang! 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 Someone else has died. Gas! 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 We fumbled for our mask. Our stoic sergeant gave a glance. A poor soldier coughs and splutters. Another wren has fallen off the branch. "Charlie, don't climb up there. Don't be a silly beggar." Too late. Too late. A single shot rings out, as loud could be. "Charlie! Charlie! Oh, no, no! Don't be silent to me. Wake up! Wake up and be alive! Open your eyes and see." Charlie opened his eyes. Light blue they were. A face all covered in dirt, his crumpled body hurt, a gash across his forehead made by the fall upon the ground looked like blood dripping from a thorny crown. His hands red from the gaping wound that poured out of his side. "They got me. They've shot me through and through. I think I'm dying, Bert." He slumped, and I thought that he was dead. But he chose to utter these last words. "Freedom's worth fighting for." And then he said, "It's getting dark. I cannot see. If you live, dear friend, please, please remember me." It's good to remember those who sacrifice their lives. Wouldn't you agree?